At the rollout, Evans led the 158 riders that remain in this race. It didn't take long, from 0 kilometres in fact, when 2 riders moved off the front. Florent Bras, a Frenchman from the FDJ team, was joined by Dutchman Nicky Terpstra of Team Milram, competing in his first Tour de France. With the sun beating down, temperatures hit 30 degrees for the first time in this year's Tour. A strong tailwind ensured a fast finish. The escapees opened up a time gap of more than 4 minutes, but there's no doubt how the stage would unfold as the main pack closed in with every push of the pedal.
Mark Cavendish, who's looking for 4 for 4 on the flat stages.
Well, he's just gone under the 4 kilometres to go banner there now, absolutely flying along this dead straight road. It's in his favour a little bit because he's a very good rider. He's 29 years of age now, Sylvain Chavanel. Had his 29th birthday just before the Tour de France started, and he's opening a little bit of a gap. This is a big shock, but perhaps Milram are getting it together here.
Oh, they bunny hopped over that little roundabout there as they tried to stay at the front end of the main field. There's a lot of riders there, Phil, in the lime green jerseys of Team Liquigas. Maybe today will be the turn of Kiki on the front end of the main field. They've not started their lead out yet. There's Oscar Freire in the green jersey. He leads the points classification. They're fanning out all over the main road. Now the organisation on the left is the pale blue riders of Team Columbia. Hincapie first, Marcus Burkhardt. In the back of that line is a young man by the name of Mark Cavendish. They are a great team when it comes to the lead out, and all of a sudden when they decided to, the Frenchman is back in the fold.
Well, he's being caught just on 3 kilometres to go. And they're all over the top of him now as they sweep him away here, and now it's up to the sprinters. At 3 kilometres to go, the sprinters will have their day in the Tour de France. They've wiped out the attack by Sylvain Chavanel at the 3 kilometre point. This is the tail of the peloton. And you know what, Paul? There are 4 teams organised up there today.
Everybody wants a crack because they know this is quite possibly one of the last days for the sprinters. I can't believe that Mark Cavendish is so close to the front at this point, but another team takes over the pacemaking. This is Matteo Tossato coming forward now for Team Quickstep. Not too far behind in the line there will be big Gerrit Stegemans. Everyone looking over the shoulders. Marcus Burkhardt over on the right-hand side. Adam Hansen, the big Australian from Queensland, in second position. He's waiting for the moment for George Hincapie to say, go on, lift it, let's stretch this peloton out into a long line.
What they're trying to do now is just hold control at the front here, get their blue line in order. It's being messed up a bit here by the charge of Robert Foster's Gerolsteiner team coming through. Now it's Kiki's Liquigas riders who are coming through, and everybody thinks they've got a chance today. There's no doubt about that. At 2 kilometres to go, it really is anybody's race, this.
Well, moving up there, the red jerseys, Robbie Hunter. Right on his wheel is Julian Dean, but now it's Team Liquigas have got the control at the front end of the main field. I saw 1 or 2 riders from Colombia looking across to Mark Cavendish to say, how are you feeling today, mate? Do we need to make a second effort? There now, it's Gerolsteiner. This is Fabian Wegmann, champion of Germany, all over the front end of the main field. The next banner these riders will be looking for, Phil, will be the banner that indicates 1 kilometre left to go to the finish.
Well, they're not far away from that now. The grimace of the riders from Liquigas here. Francisco Chiqui is in there. And there's a run coming on the right, and that's surely to bring Thor Hushovd into the race now. The one man we're looking for, and he's there on Hushovd's wheel, is the lighter green jersey of Oscar Freire as they head towards 1 kilometre to go.
Well, round the corner, still Liquigas very much in control of the front end of this peloton. Moving up the outside now, it's the riders from Quickstep. 1,000 metres left now as they look over the shoulder. Lead out man sits up. That's always very dangerous because he goes from 60 kilometres an hour down to 40 and slips straight the way back down through the pack. Now it's Team Milram in control. Eric Zabel is right up there in 3rd position. Cavendish is not far away either. He's got the wheel of Julian Dean, who's up into 6th.
Huge lead out by Brett Lancaster of Milram. He swings off now. The final lead out will come for Eric Zabel. He'll never get another chance better than this. He's right at the front as he's challenged now. Kiki is trying to come through from 5th wheel as they cross swords. Julian Dean is locked in there in 3rd place. He's on form, dodging and out of our sight because he's so small. It's Mark Cavendish, and he's boxed in. Mark Cavendish, he's going to have to come with Oscar Freire from the centre of the pack. Watch him move to the left. Now he comes. He makes the space. Cavendish goes goes. The rocket has been launched. Mark Cavendish being challenged by Robbie McEwen, but this is the new Robbie McEwen, and no one can match Mark Cavendish. It's a long way to the line. Make it number 4. He is totally untouchable. Congratulations to him from Jimmy Casper. He just forced open the gap, Paul, and then he was through.
Phil, at 200 metres to go, he was boxed in. He was close out. I said, this time, my young man, you have completely blown it. But all of a sudden, the door opened up in front of him, and once he saw that door was wide open like a barn gate, he went straight through the middle of it. He has got an incredible turn of speed, this young man, over the last 50 to 100 metres. And you're right, it is amazing to see Robbie McEwen behind him, because I think in front there in the plain blue jersey, we're looking at the new Robbie McEwen.
Oh, yes, absolutely unbelievable.
He's absolutely brilliant, isn't he, Mark Cavendish? He's created history yet again. He's picked up his 4th stage win. He's up there with the Patakis and the Cipolinis of this world. One of the great sprinters. And don't forget, this is only his 2nd Tour de France.